Have you ever stood in front of two Schnauzer photos, one standard, one giant, and thought, they're basically the same dog, just different sizes? That assumption is about to get shattered, because the moment you bring one of these breeds home, you'll discover they're not just different in stature. They're different in soul, different in purpose, different in ways that can either make you the happiest owner on the block or leave you wondering what you signed up for. Today, we're counting down the 10 critical differences nobody tells you about, starting now. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Two coats, two commitments. Both Schnauzers sport that iconic wiry double coat that made the breed famous, but here's where it gets real. The Standard Schnauzer's grooming routine is manageable. A weekly brush, a hand strip or clip every 6 to 8 weeks, and you're golden. The Giant Schnauzer takes that same coat and multiplies the surface area. You're not just brushing a dog, you're brushing a small horse. And that wiry beard? It collects everything. Water, food, mud, whatever mystery substance they found in the yard. If you're not ready to wipe a Giant Schnauzer's face after every drink of water, the Standard might be your sanity-saving choice. But wait until you hear about where these two breeds actually belong. Point number 9 will surprise you. Number 9. Apartment dog or estate guardian. Here's something nobody mentions at the breeders. The Standard Schnauzer can absolutely thrive in an apartment. Give them a couple good walks and some mental stimulation, and they'll curl up on your couch like they pay rent. The Giant Schnauzer? Different story entirely. This is a working dog bred to patrol German farmsteads, drive cattle through miles of countryside, and guard property with intimidating presence. Cramming that engine into a 700-square-foot apartment isn't just unfair, it's a recipe for destruction. Giants need room to stretch, patrol, and survey their domain. If your backyard looks more like a postage stamp than a pasture, the Standard Schnauzer was designed for your life. Speaking of energy, number 8 reveals the truth nobody prepared you for. Number 8. Two engines, different fuels. Both breeds will run circles around your average Labrador, but the way that energy expresses itself couldn't be more different. The Standard Schnauzer burns hot and fast. Bursts of zoomies, playful wrestling matches, a spirited game of fetch, then crash on the couch. It's manageable energy. The kind that fits into a normal human schedule. The Giant Schnauzer's energy is relentless and purposeful. This isn't a dog that needs a walk. This is a dog that needs a job. They don't just want exercise, they want a mission. If you were picturing a gentle stroll around the neighborhood, the Standard is your match. But if that sounds like a challenge you're ready to meet, stick around, because the intelligence gap at number 7 will blow your mind. Number 7. Smart versus strategist. Both Schnauzer sizes rank among the most intelligent breeds in the canine world. But here's the twist. Intelligence expresses itself entirely differently in each. The Standard Schnauzer is clever in a delightful, almost mischievous way. They learn commands quickly, solve puzzle toys with enthusiasm, and figure out exactly which cabinet holds the treats by the second day in your home. The Giant Schnauzer is something else entirely. This isn't just book smart. This is strategic intelligence. They read situations, anticipate your next move, and sometimes make decisions before you've finished forming the thought. It's impressive and occasionally unnerving. A giant won't just learn your routine, they'll exploit it. And that leads directly into number 6, where the training gap becomes impossible to ignore. Number 6. Forgiving versus unforgiving. If you make a training mistake with a Standard Schnauzer, they'll forgive you. A few extra treats, some patience, and you can course correct without lasting damage. Make a mistake with a Giant Schnauzer and you'll spend weeks undoing it. These dogs remember everything. A bad experience at the vet? They'll tense up at the parking lot for months. Inconsistent boundaries about the couch? They'll exploit that loophole forever. Giants require an owner who is confident, consistent, and experienced. This isn't a first-time dog owner's breed. The Standard Schnauzer will roll with your learning curve. The Giant Schnauzer will punish every inconsistency. First-time dog owners, Listen closely. Number 5 might confirm what you already suspected. Number 5. The family dynamic divide. Here's where the differences get deeply personal. The Standard Schnauzer integrates into a family like they've always been there. They play gently with children, tolerate clumsy toddler hands with remarkable patience, and treat every family member like their personal best friend. They're the dog that follows the kids from room to room, joining every pillow fort and backyard adventure. The Giant Schnauzer loves their family fiercely, but on their own terms. They're more reserved, more watchful, more likely to position themselves between your children and a stranger at the door than to join the tea party. Neither approach is wrong, but one might be wrong for your home. If you're nodding along with the Giant's guardian nature, wait until you hear number 4. Number 4. Alert versus armed response. The Standard Schnauzer barks when something's off. A delivery truck, a squirrel with bad intentions, the neighbor's cat giving them the side eye, they'll let you know. It's alertness, not aggression. The Giant Schnauzer doesn't just alert. They assess, position, and prepare. This is a breed historically trusted to guard livestock, property, and people against genuine threats. When a Giant Schnauzer barks, they're not announcing a visitor. They're telling a potential intruder to reconsider every life choice that led them to this doorstep. That protective intensity is either exactly what you want or far more than you need. There's no middle ground, and that clarity leads perfectly into number 3, where exercise moves from hobby to lifestyle. Number 3. Exercise, hobby versus lifestyle. Walking a Standard Schnauzer is joyful. An hour of mixed activity, some brisk walking, a game of fetch, maybe some agility practice, leaves them satisfied and ready to lounge. They fit exercise into your life. The Giant Schnauzer demands that exercise becomes your life. We're talking 90 minutes minimum of structured, purposeful activity every single day. Not just physical exhaustion either. Mental depletion is non-negotiable. Obedience drills, advanced trick training, scent work, protection sports. This is the breed for someone who already runs marathons, not someone planning to start next month. If that sounds like your dream lifestyle, number 2 reveals the temperament that makes it all worthwhile. But if you're already exhausted just hearing about it, the Standard is calling your name. Number 2. The playful partner versus the serious soldier. Spend an afternoon with a Standard Schnauzer and you'll laugh until your stomach hurts. These dogs are clowns. They perform, they prank, they know exactly how funny they are, and they lean into it. Life with a Standard is a comedy show where the star has a beard and eyebrows. The Giant Schnauzer has a sense of humor too, but it's drier, more selective, reserved for family only. Their default mode is serious, watchful, and intense. You don't get a goofball. You get a partner in the truest sense of the word. Someone who takes their responsibilities seriously and expects you to do the same. Neither one is a better dog, but one is absolutely a better fit for your personality. And that brings us to the final question at number 1. Number 1. Who should actually get which dog? Here's the honest truth after 10 points of comparison. Get the Standard Schnauzer if you want a clever, affectionate, adaptable companion who fits into your existing life and makes it brighter. They're perfect for families with kids, first-time dog owners ready to learn, apartment dwellers, and anyone who wants a dog with personality without the intensity of a full-time working breed. Choose the Giant Schnauzer, only if you're an experienced owner with space, time, and the confidence to lead a dog that will test you daily. They're for people who want a protector, a training partner, and a challenge that rewards every ounce of effort you invest. Both breeds will love you with everything they have, but one of them fits your actual life, and one of them requires you to rebuild your life around theirs. In the end, the right Schnauzer isn't about which one is better. It's about which one sees your life and says, yes, this is exactly where I belong. Whether that's the playful Standard who'll keep your couch warm and your children laughing, or the noble Giant who'll stand between your family and anything that threatens it, both are extraordinary. So tell me in the comments, which Schnauzer calls to you and why? If this video helped you decide, give it a like and share it with someone who's been debating the same question. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more breed deep dives every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.